Yeah, I'm gonna say, just remember, I say who you might recognize from Dynasty.
Then I'll talk.
And then you say, like, so glad to be or whatever, introduction. Hi, I'm Nana Ajamine, CEO and founder of Every Stylish Girl, a platform to help Black and Brown women in career advancement. And I'm so excited to be here today with Express from their Times Square store as part of the Made to Express You weekend. And joining me is the one and only amazing Liz Gills. And we'll be celebrating confidence, self-expression through style and community. So I'm thrilled to be here with you today, Liz, and some of you, of course, you know her from Dynasty, but we'll be talking about our favorite subject, which is self-expression. So welcome, Liz.
Thank you. What's up? I'm Liz Gillies. I'm really excited to be here.
Thanks.
You look beautiful. I love your outfit.
You look so good.
Thank you.
Like, who are you wearing?
I'm wearing Express.
I love it. I am too. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Let's talk about self-expression. And this can mean professionally, this can mean personally. Like, this is a safe space right now. So I just want you to like feel as open to talk to us as much as you want.
Yeah.
So my first question is, how do you choose to express yourself every day?
I mean, it sounds a little on the nose, but it starts with the clothes. You get up and you want to make a statement of who you are, how you're feeling to the world when you walk out your door. So for me, it starts with the clothes. I want to be comfortable. I want to wear something that kind of feels like me and my personality. And yeah, I mean, you have to feel comfortable in your skin and you have to feel comfortable in what you're wearing.
Yeah. And you talked about in an interview before that you used to only wear black.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, that is me?
Really?
But now,
see, we would never know. Look how colorful we are
right.
now. Well, you're neutral, but still, but it's the opposite. It's actually the opposite. You're like totally light.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think one thing that I found was so interesting was like, you were like, I love color now. And like, I like to incorporate that in my wardrobe. So like, what does that mean to you? Like transitioning and wearing that all black and now like popping some colors in your wardrobe?
I think a lot of the, you know, sticking to your one thing you're comfortable with comes from being afraid to try new things. And so for me, I was afraid of color because I didn't really know how to style it. I didn't know where to start or what would go with what. But, you know, being on Dynasty now for 5 years, I've learned so much about fashion. I've had a master class, so I'm not afraid of it any longer. And look, I'm wearing royal blue now.
Right. I love it. I love it. And also color just complements your eyes so well.
Thank you.
And for those who are like, I don't know how to wear color, honestly, you just wearing it will look good.
It's
like,
true. It makes people happy to see bright colors.
It really does. So also for all of you who follow Liz, I'm sure you all do, 13 million people do. Talk to us a little bit about social media. How is social media an expression of yourself?
You know, I've had an interesting journey with social media. I was forced to get a Twitter when it first came out because I think I was on Broadway at the time and it was just popping and it was a way to promote ourselves and the show. And then Instagram, I was late to the game actually. I was a couple years late, but my job wanted me to make one there too. So I found my happy medium, my comfort zone was sharing and being myself on social media. And a lot of that for me has kind of been developing a character that I put forward. It's a version of myself, but it might be exaggerated or a little bit more reserved. Or right now, it sort of looks like Fallon's Instagram. That's sort of where I've ended up. It's kind of looks like if she had an Instagram, this is what it would look like. But I think it's whatever makes you comfortable, you know? You don't have to share it all.
Right.
And you do.
That's true. And you also have a separate account for those who don't know.
I do.
Tell us a little bit about your photography account.
I have always loved taking pictures, and then, you know, being on set at Dynasty, there's so many beautiful things. Our cast is so beautiful and interesting, and so I thought, you know, sometimes these photos won't fit perfectly into the aesthetic of my main Instagram. Let's have a separate space just for that, where I can be a little more free, a little more artistic, and I shoot mostly in film, and
I love it.
It's fun. I love it. It's been a nice little creative outlet for me while I'm filming.
Do you have any tips for our viewers or those who are trying to find a creative outlet and a social presence that feels authentic to themselves?
Yeah, develop a little version of yourself that's just for social media. So if you're too vulnerable feeling to put yourself out there, if you don't want to bear it all to the world, why don't you come up with someone or something that's an extension of yourself, that's more fit to be in front of the eyes of millions, and just play around with it. I say develop a character if you don't want to give it all up, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Your character's all over your Instagram.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right. I love that. And how's your personal style a statement of self-expression? It's changed throughout the years.
It's totally changed. I mean, I've had so many different versions of myself, I guess, aesthetically, since the beginning of my career and life. Right now, I'm very much in, I think the characters I play really do influence my wardrobe and kind of how I dress in my day-to-day life. And right now, I'm very much in Fallon's kind of zone. But, it's taught me playing her, you don't have to wear and buy the level of clothing she wears. You can find it wherever. It's about having a sense of style. It's about trying different things and mixing the highs with the lows, and there really are no rules. It's about feeling comfortable but also taking risks, because she's taught me to take risks.
Yeah. And do you dress differently depending on what you want to present or your mood?
Totally. If I'm in a bad mood, I look like I'm going to a funeral everywhere, and I go back to my all black looks. I love layers and drapery. Honestly, when I'm not working and when I want to be comfortable at home, I wear completely shapeless, baggy drapery clothing, which everyone in my house is like, wow. But that is what I feel comfortable with. I'm so cinched at work, and I wear all these tight, couture gowns that when I get home, I just want to wear a big muumuu.
Right. You want to be comfortable,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah.
And how do you express yourself on the red carpet? Let's talk about that. Do you have any signature styles on the red carpet? Any signature things that you like to do or wear?
I've been doing it for a long time, so I know now what works and what doesn't. I think more important even than the fashion, finding your pose. And I've been dragged a little because I always do the same couple poses, but when there's cameras everywhere, it's like two hands on the hips. It's
love
like,
it.
You know what I mean? It's like the classic, I don't know, I probably look like a child actor when I do it now, or a little robot. But it's like, it's scary when there's millions of cameras from different angles. You just want to do what you know will work, because trying new things for 50 cameras and then getting them sent back to you in 4K can be a little confronting.
Right. Exactly.
So I play it safe there. I do. I always cross a leg too.
Honestly, once you know what you're doing, you just stick with it, like you said, and you
if it
just
ain't broke,
repeat it.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't fix it. There you go. And that helps build confidence, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like when you find what works for you, and
you don't have to be nervous. It kills all your nerves. You can go out there and say, okay, I know if I do this, 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 and also try your pose before you go out. It doesn't matter. You could be going to prom. You could be going out with your friends. If pictures are going to be taken, try out your pose and take a little
in the
photo
mirror.
of it.
Do you recommend people just stand in the mirror? And
avoid. I mean, we have some overhead lights here, but we're also well lit. If your friends send you a video and they're at a restaurant with overhead lighting, don't go. Yeah. I don't care how good the food is.
So you. Would you say that when you express yourself, it makes you feel much more confident?
Yeah, of course. When you express yourself and you're feeling your authentic, true self, and you're dressing to fit that feeling, you're always going to feel the best because you feel like you. Right. You know what I mean? You know who you are, and you feel like yourself, and you're sharing that with the world.
And for those who are still trying to find their personal style and what that looks like, do you have any tips for the viewers?
Try it all. Try it all in a safe space. Walk around town. You know what it's so funny. I try something new, and if people compliment it, if it's a big swing, a new haircut, a new hair color, a new style, if a lot of people come up to you and say, God, I love that jacket, or I love that hair, you know it's probably a keeper. Not that you should rely all on other people, but if you do something drastic and nobody says anything, do it for you if you love it, but maybe it's not the best move.
Yeah.
Maybe switch it up.
And you talk about, we were just chatting a little bit about your eyeliner. Would you say your eyeliner has now become a signature of yours?
Yeah, like I was saying, it was so strange. When I go out into public, I bundle up. I wear tons of PPE because I love PPE. It's been good for me. I like to really be hidden. But my eyes were out because I took my sunglasses off, and these two little girls recognized me on my eyeliner alone, which was, I was flattered, and also they're young, so they had good eyes. They were able to see my eyeliner from far away. But yeah, I can't go outside without it. That's what makes me feel confident. That's my one little thing I can't get rid of. It's my eyeliner.
Your eyeliner.
Yeah.
It compliments you. I think it really just snatches when you're wearing your sweats and you're at home and you're kind of wearing
but you have a light beat.
But you have a light beat.
And
sometimes, like when it comes back to confidence, is there any little thing you do to boost your confidence? But before you go on set, before you have an interview, anything, it could be like making sure your eyeliner's on point, or anything that comes to mind for boosting confidence for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I've had moments where it doesn't matter how good I look. I could feel like you just are having a down day. If you just take a second to look in the mirror and really be real with yourself and say, look at all these nice things I have going for me. Look how pretty this is. For me, it's my eyeliner. Like, even if I'm not feeling good about myself, because the eyeliner is technically not me, it's makeup, I can compliment the eyeliner and thus compliment myself if I'm feeling self-deprecating that day.
Yes. And I agree. I definitely think when you find that signature that works for you, even if it's like spritzing on perfume
100%.
before you
I always
get
wear
dressed.
perfume. Today, ironically not. I apologize. But no, I don't smell. I don't smell. I'm
You
just
smell
saying.
amazing,
Thank
actually.
you. It's just hair product then.
And deodorant, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
So I know you collaborated with Express to curate a beautiful capsule collection and wardrobe, which viewers at home can actually buy online or in stores. It just launched in September. So could we go through some of the pieces you selected? I think we're ready to kind of look at those. Awesome.
Okay. My mic is on, but listen. Okay, so
yeah, let's talk a little bit about why you selected these pieces that we're seeing here right now.
I like being able to mix and match in my own life. If I'm buying something, if I'm investing in something, if I'm purchasing it to put it into my closet, I like it to have more than one purpose. So this bodysuit, for example, first of all, the color is so pretty, but feel the material, because I actually wear this one in my life a lot.
Wait,
I have it
the
in
fact
nude.
that I have
Do you actually?
I have it in nude. What do you have it in? What are all the colors?
No, I have it in nude and black, and I love.
Me too.
Do you really?
Yes.
Because for me, I wear like nude, black, and white, and you know what I mean. And that's my kind of my whole.
We need to get the white one so we can have the all set. And then this color.
Yeah. So this is really beautiful, and I like to put. You can put it with jeans. You can put it with a black skirt and dress it up, and heels. You can put it with whatever. You can wear it with sweatpants. You know what I mean? It's like I like things that have more than one purpose.
And it's so stretchy too.
Yeah, and this is one of those ones where
it really cozy.
It's so tight that it's a rarity for me, but I actually don't even like totally need to wear a bra with it if I don't want to, which is amazing. Keeping it all, it's a good material.
Feel comfortable. Is there a piece in here that you feel like when you think of self-expression, you think of this piece?
Yeah, so like for me, this is how I dress in my real life all the time. I'm wearing a version of it right now, but if I take like these, like this like faux leather pant moment with that top, come on.
Oh, I love it.
You know what I mean? It's like a light rocker moment. You tuck it in, you put it with a belt and some pumps. You do like good hair, a hoop, some chunky jewelry. It's very rock and roll. It's very effortless. Exactly. You look cool without trying.
Right.
Which
and
is
you
what I
said
love.
This is what you have on now, actually?
This is a different color, yeah.
Can we see how you pair? So I see a little necklace going on
I did a little
now.
pop of silver just for fun. I put it underneath the collar just for a little interest.
Right.
You know what
And
I mean?
you can do that with this shirt
of course,
too as well.
Or unbutton it. You know what I like to do too?
Right.
Unbutton it to like the middle and then do a little like lace bra. Just a little bit showing, you know what I mean? Maybe not for dinner with like your dad, but like
but would
for
you
going
say
out.
This is definitely something that you can dress up or down?
God,
Let's say date night or going
also,
to work.
okay, like go to work, wear this, put on a little pencil skirt and a heel and even like a tight, and then grab those leather pants and unbutton a few buttons, and now you're ready to go out to a bar. It's easy.
And how do these pieces make you feel overall?
Confident, like myself. I love these pieces. I think they're all great. And then this, you know, too, it's getting colder. To throw on a coat, to just like dress it up, to be warm, especially in New York.
Right.
I don't know, it just looks great.
And it has this little accessory to the belt.
Yeah, if you want
So
it.
if you want to like tighten the waist.
Exactly. There are no rules. That's what I like. Mix and match. Build your closet so that you're able to combine and make new styles, and that's what I like.
And would you say these are pretty versatile too?
Oh, totally. Absolutely. Yeah. Good jacket. And then the shoes are so great.
Oh,
I have that bag here today, actually.
Can we get into these accessories right now? Like, can we please discuss this?
I'm wearing this bag right now. Great, simple. Again, can be dressed up or dressed down. I love those sandals too.
Like, look at this.
I know.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
Anywhere.
Okay, we love it. And then whatever about these two shoes? How would you style these?
Well, they're nude, so they really can put them with anything. That's the beauty of it. You could wear them right now with your outfit.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally could.
I know.
Totally could.
So this is my little capsule collection, and it's exciting. It's available now. It's so new.
Yes, and what
Feel
makes
this
these
too so soft.
Oh, this feels so good. Everything just feels the quality of these pieces. Just like
For me, it's really the fit. Like they know how to fit like a woman's body, and that's been so exciting for me. Everything I put on just hugs and fits, but I'm comfortable too.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's breathable. It's good. I love it.
What makes these pieces feel so current and on trend? You know, you talked a little bit about the weather for these, but what also makes them just
they're
new?
current, but they're timeless. I mean, it's like a crisp white collared shirt. You know what I mean? You've been seeing this forever. This is like a male rock star could wear this, or somebody going to work, like a woman today. It's like fun, mix and match. I also like, by the way, shop in the men's section. Get a big blazer. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I also love like a huge oversized,
blazer.
Oversized like men's button down. There are no rules.
And you can just pair it with like leather pants. You can pair it with jeans.
Exactly.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be fun for us to just talk to each other a little bit about our careers, our styles, or anything else. So first and foremost, let's talk about what we're wearing right now, because we're both giving. Like,
we are.
These looks are really doing what they needed to do.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about why you chose this ensemble.
Well, again, and I love black, but I did like a sheer tight because I like wearing tights personally, especially a good tight one that's nice and sheer, not totally opaque. The skirt fits me really well, which makes me really happy. It's like it has a little ruching in the front, so I feel like I have a little bit of room to like eat. It's not totally flush to my skin. And then I needed a pop of color, so I just put it with like a classic. My closet is just filled with this type of shirt. I just love them.
And the jewelry is so subtle.
So subtle. And you and I are actually wearing the same necklace. I'm wearing silver.
Yes, we are. And I have the gold version. And I think it just looks so cute.
And then a little baby hoop.
Yes, you gotta have just
those are great. I like yours, the links.
Thank you. So for me, I love these pants.
Me too. They look so good on you.
But they're comfortable. They're like leggings, but it looks like I'm trying, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I love a turtleneck because we're in New York City. We're from Times Square right now, so it's getting a little
We're transitioning out of summer.
Yes, we're transitioning. Yeah. So I would say for both of our pieces, we have very much so transitional pieces where like I can totally wear this in the summer with no leggings under and some sandals.
Exactly.
Like these.
Right.
Or I can wear them with the knee-high boots. So
exactly.
I think that's what makes our pieces so cute and so versatile. Also, can we just talk about when was the last time we both just felt our most authentic self, and how did our style represent us in that
What was it for you?
Oh man, I think for me it was just like mental happiness, like finding my mental happiness.
That's
and
what
that means for me is like giving myself those breaks, right? Not committing to 1,000 things a day because we are such career women, and that can, we can lose focus. And then also, like when I figured out that I only like wearing neutral, like this is a collection that I would wear every day.
It's crazy to have to get up every morning and like have the pressure of picking out an outfit. And if you find a hack or you find a little avenue that makes you happy and you can shop in that direction, like what a gift, you know what I mean?
Right. What about you? When did you feel your most authentic?
Well, fashion-wise, I wore this vintage Bob Mackie. I'm big on vintage, and vintage is really important too. It's good, like mix the new with the old. I'm really important. And I wore this vintage Bob Mackie gown with a cape to an event a couple months ago, and I felt like a 75-year-old 1960s movie star, and it made me feel really exactly how I feel on the inside. So either that or when I was 17 and I had black hair and wore all black.
Okay.
Ever evolving. Two opposites.
You never know when you might go back to that moment, though.
No, absolutely. I dyed my hair black over quarantine. I could do it today, Don't trust me with hair dye at my house.
Tomorrow she's gonna have black hair. Stay tuned on the Instagram.
They'll be thrilled. My fans will be so happy.
Who are some people in your life that have taught you about self-expression?
My mom and my grandma, you know what I mean? The women in my life.
Are you just saying that because she's here?
I'm actually not. I know she probably thinks I am, but I'm not. I would say this anyway. My mom, my grandma, and my great-grandma. I actually wore my great-grandma's vintage bag from like the 60s or 50s to an event a couple days ago, and that like it had her with me, and she was always so stylish. My grandma is the exact same. She reminds me of Diane Keaton. She's just so beautiful and stylish, and
compliment.
She's amazing. And then my mom is like she just knows everything about fashion. She's worked in fashion. She's always perfectly dressed. She's beautiful. So the women in my life, they've really inspired me. What about you?
Yeah, my mom too.
Yeah.
My mom was so strict, which is funny when it comes to fashion.
Oh, really?
I wasn't allowed to wear sweatpants to school, and that was such a comfortable thing. We all were like, sweats, we're out.
Of course.
It also like pushed me to like try new pieces in my closet. So I was that weirdo in high school with like what was it, like high knee socks up to here with shorts on.
I love it.
No, I was.
She was like, try harder. And then look at you now.
No, I was like actually really weird for doing that. So now it's awesome that I've like found my style. I'm like I can express myself and wear these beautiful, cool clothes and feel really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So personal style is one of the best forms of self-expression, right? Whose style do you admire the most? Whose closet would you go in and just steal the whole thing right now?
I mean, probably Fallon's. My character's on Dynasty. It's easy. It's there. I know where it is, like in the world. So if I did want to go steal, I'm not going to. But it would be logistically the easiest person for me to steal from would be myself.
Yeah. I love it. I mean, it's
my
basically
character.
Your closet.
It's 5 years of hundreds and hundreds of perfectly tailored to me high-end clothing. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why. That's what I would think to do.
Has it reshaped the way that you dress yourself every day?
Yes.
Do you wake up like I want to look?
Yeah, but I don't go into like Chanel or Gucci or all these stores and buy out the store like Fallon. I search for what I want everywhere. I search low. I search high. I mix and match. You don't need to shop in any one place to achieve your look, and you don't need to spend any specific amount of money because it's how you style it, how you look in it, and that's it. And also, if you don't look good in like the latest trend, don't do it.
Right.
stick to what you know. So yeah, there are no rules. I keep saying that, but it's true.
And I love how you mentioned mixing highs with lows.
Sure.
When it comes to just as closet essentials,
Yes.
what would you say are the top closet essentials for you?
At this point, it sounds weird, but you have to have a good body. So like this has become one of my staples that I have in black and tan.
Okay, so a bodysuit?
A bodysuit,
Okay.
because again, you can. And then I think I have a really bad number of. I have a lot of jeans, but you have to have at least, in my opinion, 2 pairs of normal jeans and then 1 pair of black jeans that you can
what
just.
is 2 pairs of normal
Like
jeans
blue,
mean?
blue,
Okay,
denim,
okay,
denim,
so
denim.
we're talking just like this.
Well, that's a
pretty
light
much.
wash, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Maybe 1 light wash.
Okay.
This is like minimal, but you have to
Okay.
have some good jeans in your closet. A blazer is
Yes.
so important.
Yes.
And I don't know, there's a lot of essentials, but
Yeah.
I could go on and on.
I completely agree with you. I would just
I don't know
add
why a bodysuit has become like
leggings and like
Oh,
an
yeah.
oversized hoodie.
hell
From the
yes.
men's section.
And you know what? I just learned a good pair of sneakers. I've never been a sneaker girl, but I bought my first pair of sneakers that was like going out sneakers. There is such a thing.
Yes, I love that because you
I
can
wear
just
them
throw on
everywhere.
sneakers, throw on a really nice outfit, and
Yeah.
it just compliments, you know. And
Yeah.
it's so comfortable, and I think comfort to me is the most most important thing when it comes to self-expression.
Yep.
Like I have to be comfortable in everything that I'm wearing.
Yep.
So let's talk about some of your future goals or dreams.
That's heavy. Okay.
I know it is, but let's go there.
What are yours?
To be interviewing you, Liz.
Oh my God,
this
stop.
was such a big goal and dream of mine.
Aw.
No, you're honestly such a hilarious person.
Thank you.
But I think it's to just becoming more confident in myself, right?
Yeah.
Becoming more confident in my career and the different things that I do on my day to day.
Yeah.
What about you? Any future goals? We're 3 months from 2022.
Exciting. I think we've had about enough of 2020 and
Yeah.
2021. Yeah, just to continue on my career path, to achieve all the goals that I set for myself when I was a little girl that luckily I keep, that are ever changing and ever expand. I think setting new goals for yourself, I think it's so important. You know what I mean? Keep aiming higher and higher, and however far up you're going, try to get 1 level higher. Even if you don't, it's good to set goals and to reach high. And so I'm just going to keep working and, try my best.
Yeah. If there's anything you could tell your younger self right now about confidence, what
Yeah.
would it be and why?
I always say leave your eyebrows alone, because I took my eyebrows off after I saw Jennifer's Body, famously, because I loved Megan Fox's little needle eyebrows. It looked really good on her and really bad on me.
I heard you said you used to have really thick eyebrows.
Like beautiful Brooke Shields eyebrows. Yep,
Wow.
got rid of them. But I would say, like, so many girls I see, especially when I was I think you're at your most vulnerable,
Right.
your most self-hating, and you're in your biggest transition phase when you're like 15, I swear to God, through 18, maybe 19. Leave yourself alone. You're so beautiful. I see young girls that are untouched, and it's harder now today because a lot of girls they're getting more done. They're thinking they have to fit this beauty standard because of social media, because of Instagram and TikTok.
Right.
So beautiful. You're so beautiful as you are. Don't go crazy trying to change everything about yourself, because when you get to my age, I know it sounds funny, but I'm almost 30. I don't know how old you are, but you're going to want it back. You're going to want all those things that you kind of hated then. You're going to love them now.
Yeah.
And just embrace what you have. Yeah, I really would say that. Just
Yeah.
learn to love yourself however you can. And it can be really hard.
For sure.
I struggled with it, but yeah, it gets easier as you get older, for sure. Don't you think?
Yeah, I agree. And I was also just gonna say, kind of piggybacking off of that, don't be too hard on yourself.
No,
like
I
shave your
tortured myself
eyebrows.
when I was younger, man. I tortured myself. But also try those weird things, like not the eyebrows. Please don't do the eyebrows, but dye your hair
Do
black.
the eyebrows if you want to do the eyebrows.
I say dye your hair black too, because
Yeah,
I
what is that about?
I don't know. I feel like it's a rite of passage. But for people who I had like mousy brown hair, and I was like, I just want to dye it black. But I don't say dye it pink or stuff, because that means you have to bleach your hair, and that really compromises the quality of your hair for life. Where like doing a darker glaze is sort of healthy. So play around, find your style, just lighten up on yourself. Really, just cut yourself some slack, because you're doing really good.
Yeah, and if you want to wear those knee-high socks like I did with some shorts in high school, do it.
Oh, and own it.
Right, because you'll be so surprised by the trends that you set, right?
That's right.
Like,
Where
how
you're
many people
probably an
are doing
icon
the
for doing
eyeliner right now? Like, because, people do eyeliner, but like you probably inspired a few women to go do that eyeliner.
I hope so. I love makeup.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you don't like makeup, don't wear makeup. But for me, I love makeup.
Right, because it's just a form of
fun,
self-expression. So once again, thank you guys so much for joining and tuning in. I'm so excited that we were able to kick off Made to Express You this weekend, where we are celebrating self-expression with deals, confidence-boosting chats, more now through Sunday. So for those of you who are in New York City like us, please come visit 333 Lafayette Street and Bleecker Street for a selfie station, giveaways, and photos. and we can't wait. Plus, also join us online or in stores for $49 jeans. Like we talked about how
sick.
denim is an essential, in your closet.
These fit so well too. Have you tried their jeans?
I have too much from Express, actually. We're also matching donations to Big Brothers and Big Sisters of America for $50K. To learn more, visit express.com/dreambig. So thank you, everyone,
Thank you so much.
for tuning in. Thank you, Liz,
Thank
so
you.
much for joining the Facebook Live. And thank you to all the Express viewers who joined us. You know, I think this just motivated me so much to like go
Shop.
out and be. Yes, literally, I'm like taking all of this right now. But I think it really motivated me to just like feel comfortable in my shoes, right? Like not compare myself to others. Like don't compare yourself about, oh, this person's wearing all of this and you don't have this. Like
I think girls are always worried that other girls are trying to knock them down, when really I actually think we're all just looking at each other and we should just be building each other up.
I'm looking at this outfit. I'm like, I'm gonna wear all of this, but it's like in a way that
I had the same thought.
You made it look so good.
That's how I feel about you.
What I mean?
Yeah.
So
I want the sweater.
And your collection, by the way.
Thank you.
Do you have any final words about these pieces? Because
Buy
they're
it.
just amazing.
Own it. Buy it. Live it. Mix and match it. Send me pictures. I would love to see it.
Yes. Can they tag you? You might reshare it on your. Okay.
Sure.
You might get a shout out on Liz's Instagram. So if you wear any of these pieces, make sure to tag her. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and this was an awesome conversation.
This was so fun. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.